Welcome race fans out to Kansas Speedway for the running of the SoMo Truck Series out here. They are in the chase. Let's go ahead and go through the points before we go to qualifying. And they are in the chase. So your chase drivers right now: Adam Baker, Kurt Davidson, Lupe Gonzalez, Brad Hicks, Billy Howard, Lynn McNeese, Shane Papala, and Rob Whitmore. So those 8 drivers are in the chase tonight. We do have a pretty good sized field. 27 drivers will take the grid tonight. And we're coming near the end of practice. We're going to go ahead and step away for the national anthem. Come back as these guys begin their qualifying session.
Guys.
And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Alright, and we are back. We're waiting for those first times to roll in. And by the way, this is Steven Parks on the mic here on Max Speed TV 3. Bringing you all the action of the SoMo Truck Series as they start the chase. Still waiting for those first times to roll in. And there we go, we're having time to roll in now. Adam Baker holding on to the pole at the start of qualifying. Jackson Allen, Kevin Cornelius, Stephen Bird, and Jim Locking rounding up the top 5 at the moment. I do believe they have 3 laps here tonight to get their fastest laps down. Adam Baker still holding on to that pole spot. And they have tonight, Kansas, 115 laps, and they go to Charlotte, Talladega, Indianapolis, and then the championship at Homestead. So this season is winding down. We're seeing a lot of seasons start to wind down as we come near the end of the NASCAR schedule as well. So we will be ramping up soon for the Winter Series to see how many, we're not sure exactly how many leagues we will have for that, but I imagine they'll have a couple leagues doing a Winter Series. I know SoMo will have one. GAC is in the works of getting theirs together. So it'll be great to see those guys continue to race out here, even through the winter months. Jackson Allen has taken over the pole, beats Adam Baker's time. And so far, of our 27 drivers, 16 have taken times. And look at that, Keith Haney now taking over the pole. And Joe Mitchell has yet to take a time, but he is sitting on pit road right now. As I believe we are coming to the end of qualifying because not a lot of guys on the track right now. We'll see if any of these non-qualifiers have taken to the track. And it looks like we got a lot of drivers just sitting at the end of pit road, electing to not take a qualifying lap here tonight. We're waiting for the switch now to the grid. We should be getting it any moment now. As we still don't have anybody else taking time. And once again, though, 115 laps tonight. I'm not sure if they have... I know they lengthened some of the cup races. Not sure if they've lengthened the truck races for the chase. But we are heading to the grid. Let's go ahead and take a look at our grid tonight. So Keith Haney for Georgia Boys Racing will start on the pole tonight. Able to barely beat out Jackson Allen of Lazy Days Racing for the second spot. Adam Baker for MB Motorsports will start in third. Ryan Gemmel for MB Motorsports will start fourth. David Howard Jr. will start fifth tonight. Shane Papala will start 6th. Kevin Cornelius will start in the 7th spot tonight. Stephen Bird will start in 8th. Rob Whitmore will be starting in the 9th spot. Jim Locking in 10th. Paul Cohen will start 11th tonight. Billy Howard will start 12th. James Haney for Georgia Boys Racing will start 13th. Lynn McNeese will start 14th tonight. Kirk Smith for Lazy Days Racing. He hasn't actually been on the track a lot this year, so great to see him out here tonight. Will start in 15th. David Gainforth will start 16th. Skylar Allen Sr. will start in the 17th spot tonight. Daniel Haney for Georgia Boys Racing will start in 18th. Brad Hicks will start 19th tonight. Lupe Gonzalez for 575 Motorsports will start in 20th. Joe Mitchell will be starting in 21st tonight. Ivan Jones for Lazy Days Racing will be starting 22nd. Bob Skinner for DVS Racing will start 23rd. Eric Barilli for Lazy Days Racing will start in 24th. Kurt Davidson will be starting 25th tonight. And I'm not sure why it's showing the pace car as 26th. Sean Lejeune will be starting in the 27th spot. And Jeff Glockner will be rounding out the field tonight in 28th. So I'm not sure why it was showing a pace car number. Keith Mitchell is pulling these guys out of pit road. So we're about to go racing here tonight. 115 laps at Kansas. And it does look like Kirk Smith and Eric Burley have not gridded, so they may be the eye in the sky tonight. Paul Zoda is gone, league owner gone, so he asked for the help from Brad Hicks and Eric Barilli. So these guys are going to try to keep control of the race while Paul is gone for the night. The show will go on. Pace car will dip down, waiting for that green flag to come out. And there's the green. We're here racing 115 laps at Kansas. Keith Haney dips way down low to the bottom of the apron on the front stretch. We're going to see that a lot tonight. And the 9 of Jackson Allen is going to go right behind him. He's going to go to the inside of him now. Can he get a run with Adam Baker behind him? Jackson Allen going to take the lead for the moment. Can he hold it going into the corner? As Keith Haney's on the outside, Adam Baker behind him. And we may have a new leader, lap number 1. And we do. It does look like Jackson Allen beat Keith Haney to the line. No, it's going to give it to Keith Haney. And Keith Haney will lead his first lap of the night. And we're already starting to see that outside line start to develop as Jackson Allen stuck on the bottom. Nobody to help him. Ryan Gemmel up into the 2nd spot. And I'm not sure what happened to Adam Baker, who has fallen from 4th all the way back to 9th now. And now he's got Rob Whitmore on that inside line trying to battle with him. Things will put out Adam Baker back into the 8th spot. We'll go back out front because it looks like Jackson Allen pushing the 83 to get past Keith Haney. Jackson Allen is going to jump high though and try to pop behind Keith Haney once again. But it does look like Ryan Gemmel is going to take the lead for the moment. They're going to go door to door. Looks like a little bit of banging. But it does clear out, and now Jackson Allen on the inside of Ryan Gemmel. And it does look like he'll make the clean pass. So Jackson Allen back to that second place. Five laps in the books. In the book, Keith Haney has led every lap. Here comes Jackson Allen trying to make a charge on the inside line. Haven't seen that inside line work for a lot of guys yet tonight. Jackson Allen is trying to test that grip down there and trying to get the truck to go. Can he beat Keith Haney to the line? It doesn't look like he will. Keith Haney leading his 5th lap of the night. Ryan Gemmel to the inside line, trying to make a pass on Jackson Allen. Shane Papala and Kevin Cornelius have now joined the party up here. They're trying to keep up with them, trying to pick a spot. There's a long race. They're going to try to ride this up back there. So this front pack has now turned into a 5-truck battle. We're going to go back to the 3rd spot because Ryan Gemmel is getting passed by Shane Papala and Kevin Cornelius right on the tail of Shane Papala. It looked like Kevin snapped a little bit of loose there, and we're going to get a new leader here. We are not Keith Haney leading his 8th lap. He is going to start to lose the lead here. Jackson Allen is up front at the moment. Not sure if he can hold on to it though. On this backstretch, 98. Kevin Cornelius got a little bit loose there, coming off of turn number 2. Here, Ryan Gemmel still running in the 3rd position. Gonna clear up front, and we're gonna have another car join this pack. Does look like the 7. Actually, we're going to go all the way back to 7th. The 7 of David Howard Jr. now in this front pack. Laps down, Keith Haney has led all 10 here tonight. Started on the pole and has not let up since the start of this race. And the 9 of Jackson Allen has been chasing him down this whole entire race so far. And are we going to go 4 wide? Not sure if they did. We are going to go 4 wide for a moment. They do kind of sort things out. Go back to 1 up front, 2 behind, and 1 in the back. Almost a diamond formation right now. And Adam Baker moving into the 4th spot. He's made up for dropping back to 9th. Maybe he's got this truck dialed in now. back up front because Jackson Allen once again is pushing Keith Haney to try to get the lead here. So that front pack that was a pack of 7 now down to 2. But still, there's only 10 seconds separating 25 cars right now. Pretty good job by all these drivers right now. Still pretty early on in this race though. Take a look through some of our battles here tonight. And the 91 of Jim Locking to the high side of David Howard Jr. And it does look like Jim will make the pass on David Howard. And he's going to drop down in front of him. And that'll put him into 7th. Go all the way back here to the 07 of Billy Howard and 55 of James Haney for your next battle. And that is cleared out pretty quickly, and then you got a whole bunch of trucks back here. And that is the 4. I am not even showing the 4. The 4 is Kirk Smith. But it is not scoring Kirk Smith. At least on my information, it's not scoring Kirk Smith. So, with that, the 101 of David Gainforth is in 15th. The 86 of Brad Hicks, Stephen Bird, Skylar Allen Sr., Kurt Davidson, Daniel Haney, Sean Lejeune, Ivan Jones, Bob Skinner, Joe Mitchell, and Jeff Lochner, all in this pack of trucks. And I think we're going to take our first commercial break. We're going to see if we can figure out what's going on with the Ford truck right now. And we'll be back as we are in Green Flag Racing, still having out of caution here tonight. Alright, we are back. Not sure what's going on with Kurt Davidson's truck right now. It is showing on race results. It's not showing on the overlay though. So some of these positions in the back of the pack are going to be messed up tonight. Not sure why the scheme is not loading either. That might be part of the issue here. And we do have, I believe that's the 84 of Lynn McNeese down low. And Lynn McNeese bringing it down pit road. Looks like he got a little bit of damage. It didn't look like he has a ton though. And Jackson Allen is in the lead. Has led his 4th lap now. And has put some time on Keith Haney. And I imagine we start seeing some pit stops here now, as these guys have now gone 25 laps under green flag conditions. And the 9 of Jackson Allen into the wall. He didn't lose. Actually, he's still losing some time to Keith Haney, who's definitely got a run on him right now. Down to 0.3 from 0.6 just because of hitting that wall. How long will we see Jackson Allen keep it on the track before he decides to bring it down pit road? As Lynn McNeese was our only driver to bring it down pit road so far here tonight. Keith Haney to the inside, taking away that lead from Jackson Allen, now leading his 21st lap of the night. Back and forth these two go. Haney blinked out there for a moment, came back really quick, and is going to leave Jackson Allen in the dust. Keith Haney out to a demanding lead, almost a second now. Jackson Allen starting to slow up, probably burn those tires up, trying to catch Keith Haney and passing him. And now Shane Papala is in 3rd, and that Blue Moon truck trying to get to the front. Then you have Adam Baker, and Lupe Gonzalez has made his way into the top 5. Lupe Gonzalez passing up Adam Baker, moving into the 4th spot. It does look like Adam Baker's going to take a right back. Can he hold on to it going into the corner, though? Lupe Gonzalez up into 3rd now. As we're having more pit stops, we do have Jackson Allen took a pit stop. David gained 4th. Lynn McNeese has been out for a while now. Skylar Allen Sr. took a pit stop, and so did Kevin Cornelius. Looks like Kevin Cornelius had a lot of damage on that truck as 2 laps down, and I'm not sure if he's still on the... Actually, he's back on the track. His last pit stop was 67 seconds, as he's going to move to 3 laps down. But we're going to go out front. Win does... we went to the wrong driver there. Brad Hicks coming off pit road. Got a lot of drivers who are taking those pit stops now. As Sean Lejeune, actually Keith Haney has stopped, so Shane Papala is your race leader. We only have 8 trucks on the lead lap. Does look like Shane's gonna come down pit road. So that is gonna give up the lead to Lupe Gonzalez. And he has got some distance between him and second place now, 8-9. It does look like second place has made his way down pit road. No, he is not. 8.8 seconds separate Lupe Gonzalez and Kirk Davidson at the moment. And here comes the 53 of Lupe Gonzalez down to pit road. Should give up the lead to Kurt Davidson if he elects to stay out. And it doesn't look like Kurt Davidson will. He'll be coming down pit road. So, Billy Howard coming down pit road as well. Ivan Jones will be scored as your leader. So Ivan Jones is the leader. Ryan Gimmel was able to just get his lap back a second ago, passing Ivan Jones, and here comes Ivan Jones to the pits. And now does Jeff Glockner come down pit road. Jeff Glockner will get 1 lap led. Oh, and that was really close. He's trying to get to that bottom line to get to the pits. The 41 of Kurt Davidson almost hit him. And now that should put Keith Haney back in the lead as he comes around. He will take up the lead. Jackson Allen right behind him. This battle is going to start all over again. Keith Haney does have a 0.4, almost a 0.5 second lead on Jackson Allen at the moment, as they are right behind the 07 of Billy Howard, currently running in 30th. And it does look like Billy Howard's going to slow up Keith Haney just a little bit, because that gap between Keith Haney and Jackson Allen drops down to a 0.2 at times, 0.3 second at other times. And this is a 3-truck battle in front of Keith Haney right now. fall in line with some of these lap trucks. I thought the 07 blinked out there for a moment. Jackson Allen is right behind this pack. As he is now trying to catch the 87 down to 1.15 at times. That's actually gone even farther down. Now extending that lead. We're seeing Keith Haney kind of get a little bit of a spot to gain some time on Jackson Allen, and then as soon as he hits another lap car, that time is all gone. We are getting close to 45 laps down here tonight. We still don't have a caution. Keith Haney has led 31 laps here tonight. Jackson Allen has fallen back to 0.4 now. Keith Haney has pretty much hooked up with the 98 of Kevin Cordelius. And he's now decided to make the pass on this lap traffic. Keith Haney now out to a 2-second lead on Jackson Allen. Let's take a look back with Jackson Allen here. And it doesn't look like he's actually battling with anybody right now. Jackson Allen hasn't gained much time here. We're going to take a look through the field, see where everybody sits. Actually, let's take a look through here right now. Keith Haney has led 36 laps, started on pole, still sits in first. Jackson Allen started second tonight, led 6 laps, still sits in second. Adam Baker started third tonight, still sits in third. Lupe Gonzalez from 20th up to 4th. Ryan Gimmel started 4th tonight, now in 5th. Brad Hicks started back in 19th, has made his way up to 6th. Shane Papala has started 6th and is currently sitting in 7th. Skylar Allen Sr. started 17th tonight, has made his way up to 8th. James Haney started 13th tonight, now sits in 9th. Jim Locking started 10th, still sits in 10th. Lynn McNee started 14th, now in 11th. Paul Cohen started 11th, now has made his way up to 12th. as Lynn McNeese drops to 13th. Sean Lejeune goes from 27th to 11th. Kurt Davidson started 25th tonight, now in 14th as he's getting ready to pass Lynn McNeese. David Howard Jr. started 5th tonight, has fallen back to 15th. David Gainforth started 16th tonight, still sits in 16th. Bob Skinner started 23rd tonight, now sits in 17th. Ivan Jones started 22nd tonight, has led one lap, and currently sits in 18th. Kirk Smith started 15th tonight and is showing as sitting in 19th. Billy Howard started 12th tonight and is sitting in 18th. And I'm not sure if this is... Not sure what's going on here. Billy Howard showing as 18th. Daniel Haney is showing as 19th, started 18th tonight. Stephen Bird started 8th, has fallen back to 20th. Kirk Smith started 15th, is now showing as 21st. Lynn McNeese is back on pit road, started 14th, is now in 22nd. Jeff Glockner started 28th tonight, has led one lap, so is now sitting 23rd. Kevin Cornelius started 7th tonight, is now sitting in 24th. Joe Mitchell started 21st, now in 25th. Rob Whitmore started in 9th, now in 26th. Rick Burley did not take the grid. But we are coming near the halfway point now. Lap 58 would be the halfway point. And it does look like Keith Haney does have a 3-second lead on Jackson Allen, who's still out there running laps. We are starting to see those second pit stops tonight. So now we are coming to the halfway point. Next lap around will be our halfway point. We'll take a step away when Keith Haney crosses the start-finish line to mark halfway. All right, and we'll take a quick break here. We come back, we have yet to have a caution tonight. 58 laps in the books. Keith Haney has led 45 tonight, and we'll be back right after this. We are back. We are on lap 60 now, and we are waiting for Keith Haney to bring it down pit road as he's now out to a 13-second stop. Jackson Allen has brought it down pit road. Still waiting on Keith Haney. When does he bring it down pit road? Looks like he was starting to throttle down there, but he won't bring it down this time. He's going to keep it out. Keith Haney's still out there leading laps, has now led his 51st lap of the night. Getting ready to lap more trucks. We do have 12 on the lead lap. Paul Cohen about to take that to 10 on the lead lap. The 56 of Sean Lejeune added to that list of drivers. One lap down. Actually, he was already on that list. And Keith Haney now bringing it down pit road on lap 65. Did Jim Locking get popped with a penalty for committing too late now? We'll have to watch that as it unfolds. But that should give the lead up to Lupe Gonzalez if he elects to stay out. And I believe Lupe Gonzalez did stay out. I don't think he'll get the lap led this time around. If he stays out one more time, he will get another lap led. It looks like he was slowing up to let a car go by. Nope, that is Stephen Bird, who is on fresh tires. Lupe Gonzalez is throttling, or not really throttling, but clutching the truck into the corners. The Lupe Gonzalez is clutching his truck into the corner. Trying to save as much gas, trying to push this thing to one more pit stop. Lupe Gonzalez still out there leading laps, 5 laps left for him. He did just get passed by Ivan Jones. I imagine we do see Lupe bring it down pit road here. No, he will stay out one more time. So he's still out there, doesn't lead lap. Ivan Jones will lead his second lap. So Ivan Jones is getting passed up by Lupe Gonzalez as Lupe is still out there, keeping that truck on the track, lap 73. We're getting near 1/4 left in this race. Joe Mitchell, I just saw that you did take your truck behind the wall. Here comes Ivan Jones, but Lupe Gonzalez on lap 73. Kevin Cornelius and Joe Mitchell have taken their trucks behind the wall. Rob Whitmore still sitting on pit road. So Keith Haney will be your new leader. And we have our first caution. Does look like it was Kurt Davidson. Oh, Kurt Davidson involved in a pretty good wreck here. Take a look to see what happened to Kurt Davidson. Oh, and the 56 of Sean Lejeune. Down into Kurt Davidson's going to put him in the wall. They're both going to take pretty good damage. First caution of the night, lap 75, though. I understand that. And Lupe Gonzalez was about 1 lap away from taking a pit stop and being able to stay out there on the lead lap. Actually, he will. I believe he will stay on the lead lap. But we are going to take a step away as we have our first caution of the night on lap 75.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
All right, and we are back. Keith Haney has led 57 laps tonight. First caution of the night, and we had pretty good driving for those 77 laps. And we still have a lot, actually all the lapped trucks are taking it to pit road. So we will have 7 on the lead lap. The last truck on that lead lap will be Lynn McNeese. Jackson Allen back in 9th. And Lupe Gonzalez, who was leading laps just before that caution came out, back in 9th, 1 lap down. And they will double them up and get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Keith Haney is up front, Adam Baker in 2nd, Ryan Gemmel in 3rd, Skylar Allen Sr. in 4th, Brad Hicks riding out your top 5. Remaining on the lead lap is Jackson Allen and Lynn McNeese. And here we go, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Pace car has dipped off. And there's the green flag. We're back to green flag racing. Everybody bunched back up. And the top 7 on the lead lap. Keith Haney gets a big run coming off the corner though. Ryan Gemmel trying to get into that 2nd spot. He's going to beat Adam Baker around the corner. So Ryan Gemmel back into 2nd. Brad Hicks also on a move to get towards the front. And Adam Baker into the wall. We're going to go 3 wide on the front stretch. Keith Haney taking off from the pack. We'll go back to Brad Hicks, who is currently scored as 3rd, moving into 2nd. Ryan Gemmel is going to clear him. Ryan Gemmel still in 2nd place. Has had a pretty good run tonight. And you go back, and we've got a ton of trucks around Brad Hicks right now. Skylar Allen Sr. is going to spin Brad Hicks. And that is going to take a bunch of guys out as we have our 2nd caution of the night. let's take a look back at this. And he's going to come up the track and almost take out Lupe Gonzalez as well. Take a look once more as it knocks out Brad Hicks, Skylar Allen Sr., Adam Baker involved. I believe that was Lynn McNeese. Ivan Jones going to take a little bit of damage. And there was actually more trucks involved farther up in the field. We'll watch Lynn McNeese to see what happened to him as he went up the track after getting hit. Ivan Jones is going to hit him. Ivan Jones makes contact with Shane Papala. See who else Ivan Jones almost made contact with. I believe that was the 55 of James Haney. And we're going to have a lot of guys taking behind the wall tonight as they do not have quick repairs out here. So Ryan Gimmel is showing as your leader. I think Keith Haney did take it down pit road for probably his last pit stop of the night. Ryan Gimmel getting his first lap led. He does have... Actually, Keith Haney is right behind him. But Keith Haney is on pit road. So the only person to stay out on the lead lap was Ryan Gimmel. And that is the 11 of James Haney right behind Ryan Gimmel. And yeah, let's take a look to see how many chase drivers were involved in that wreck. Let me pull up my chase driver list really quick. All right, chase drivers who were involved or are out of the race so far. Shane Papala is out. He was one of those chase drivers. I am showing Daniel Haney and Bob Skinner on pit road. Neither of those were chase drivers. Kevin Cornelius and Joe Mitchell, not chase drivers. Rob Whitmore was a chase driver, has taken it behind the wall and will finish 25th tonight. And we're going to take a quick break here before they double them up and bring it back to Green Flag Racing on lap 85 or 86. It should be 86. Yep, lap 86 they will bring it back to Green Flag Racing. We're going to take a quick step away here and be back when we go green. And the pace car has already dipped off. We're back to green flag racing. That was perfect timing as, look at that, Keith Haney out to a great jump on Ryan Gemmel. Ryan Gemmel on that bottom line. Haven't seen much out of the bottom line drivers tonight. One car coming off pit road. Not going to interfere with the leaders. We do have now 6 on the lead lap. Keith Haney, Ryan Gemmel, Jackson Allen, David Gameforth, Brad Hicks, Adam Baker on the lead lap. I believe most of those are chase drivers. Keith Haney now out to 65 laps led, but he doesn't have much of a gap on Jackson Allen, who's right on the back bumper, trying to get back to the front and trying to get a win here tonight. Keith Haney was on the outside looking in, and I believe Jackson Allen was as well. So we are taking a look at the points here really quick once again. Keith Haney was sitting in 12th, so he was on the outside. Or actually, was he in the chase? No, he is not. 12th, they only have 8 in the chase here. So Keith Haney not in it. Where is Jackson Allen? I believe Jackson Allen joined late. Jackson Allen is showing as 42nd. And Jackson Allen actually does not have a win this year. So getting a win out here tonight would definitely look good for him. He's got to hang his hat on that and look towards next year or the Winter Series. Keith Haney has got a couple wins here in the Truck Series. Didn't have quite enough to qualify for the chase this year. And we have another caution. I think that was Lupe Gonzalez. It was Lupe. Let's take a look to see what happened to Lupe here. Oh, well, the 51 made contact with him, got loose. The 26 of Stephen Bird's going to hit him, also blow his engine. 2 chase drivers involved in that one. Keith Haney is still out front. Let's take a look to see where our chase drivers sit right now. Adam Baker. Adam Baker currently sits in 6th. Kurt Davidson, I believe, is out. Kurt Davidson finished 20th tonight. Lupe Gonzalez was just involved in that wreck. We'll have to see what happens to Lupe. Brad Hicks is currently sitting in 5th after starting 19th tonight. Billy Howard is still on the track. Let's take a look where Billy's at. Billy is in 7th. He will be getting a lap back and be back on the lead lap. Now check Lynn McNeese. Lynn McNeese is currently showing as 20th. 1 lap down. He did stay out. He should be able to get a lap back. So this is actually going to set up for an interesting last 20 or so laps. We are going to have 17 on the lead lap. But Lynn McNeese is in 19th now. Shane Papala has retired for the night, I believe, and is sitting in 21st. Rob Whitmore, being the last driver of that chase series, will finish 25th tonight, has retired his truck. Right now, actually, after some pit stops, right now your chase leader is Billy Howard, as Adam Baker, Brad Hicks both took it to pit road. And Billy Howard now bringing it down pit road. So now your chase leader should be Brad Hicks. As he crosses the start finish, he will be moving into 5th. He's now scored as 5th. So actually not a lot of push from these chase drivers right now. A lot of them out already tonight. Brad Hicks is the highest scoring chase driver at the moment. Skylar Allen now in chat. Skylar Allen, it's all good, man. It's just a racing incident. You know, you go 3 wide, it happens. You don't have a real life spotter. It can get interesting with those computer spotters. Keith Haney, though, out front, as we're going to come to lap 95 here in a moment. We're going to take a step away once again for another commercial break and come back as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing, where we will have some drivers did pit, so we will have 11 drivers on that lead lap. And Adam Baker now joins us in the chat as the pace car will dip off pit road. Green flag is out. Keith Haney back up front, leading more laps, coming to his 73rd lap lead. Jackson Allen going to try to give it all he can, and Ryan Gemmel also pushing. And it did look like Adam Baker blew his engine tonight and will be finishing in the 18th spot. So a lot of bad luck for these chase drivers out here tonight, as we had, I believe it was 6 of the 8 chase drivers wreck out. Or excuse me, 5 of the 8. We still have Brad Hicks, Billy Howard, and Lupe Gonzalez has found his way back onto the track. But we only have 3 chase drivers left on the track. Lupe Gonzalez is 1 lap down. Brad Hicks, Billy Howard are the 2 lead lap chase drivers, and they are battling it out for the 5th spot. Billy Howard has the advantage on Brad Hicks at the moment. Billy Howard still out front. He's actually got a 2-truck advantage on Brad Hicks. Keith Haney, something happened to Keith Haney because he's battling Jackson Allen. Jackson Allen does have that inside line. Jackson Allen is actually almost got a whole truck length on Keith Haney. Keith Haney's going to clip back to the lead. Off and on they go. Who's going to lead the lap? And they're going to give it to Jackson Allen, who's going to lead his 7th lap of the night. This might be that late race charge that we've been looking for Jackson Allen to make, because he has just cleared Keith Haney now. $16 to go here. But we are going to keep an eye on this front race, and we're going to keep an eye on the chase race. Billy Howard and Brad Hicks back here. Brad Hicks is in 6th. He's got 2 lap trucks in his way of Billy Howard, who is now sitting in 4th. Actually, one of those trucks is a lead lap driver. The 101 of David Gameforth, the 55 of James Haney in front of Brad Hicks. So we have Billy Howard, Brad Hicks, and Lupe Gonzalez are your top 3 in the chase right now. Making the cutoff tonight, Adam Baker, Stephen Bird. Actually, is it a 6? We gotta check if it is a 6 or if it is a 4. And they will be cutting it down to 4 drivers. So making the cutoff tonight is Adam Baker. On the bubble, Stephen Bird, Kurt Davidson, and Shane DePaula, and Rob Whitmore. So Jackson Allen is getting some time up front, getting the lead, some laps. 13 to go here tonight. And Brad Hicks is going to have another lap truck in his way. The 84, who's going to let him by. Looks like Lynn McNeese going to pit road. He's actually going to keep it down on the apron for these guys. Let them make the passes. Billy Howard has got some distance on Brad Hicks, though, right now. And Jackson Allen giving up the lead to Keith Haney. Keith Haney now with his 77th lap led. Keith Haney out front now leading his 78th lap. Kurt Davidson, you did come away with a 20th place finish tonight. And it does look like you are currently sitting in 6th in the chase. We only have 3 chase drivers remaining in the field, so you're still gonna have a shot if you can do well the remaining weeks before the deadline, or before the drop off of 4 drivers. So 9 to go now. Keith Haney up front still. It doesn't look like Jackson Allen really has anything left in the tank for Keith Haney tonight. We're going to go back here and watch Billy Howard, and he has actually got 3 trucks now behind, or between him and Brad Hicks. So Billy Howard may be coming away with the chase win tonight. As we come to 7 to go. Ready to go back out front for now. Keith Haney now out to almost a 0.3 second lead on Jackson Allen. Lap traffic of Lynn McNeese down low. He's going to stay out of the way. 6 to go here at Kansas. Four to go for Keith Haney. It does look like Jackson Allen has backed off a lot. And we're going to go back and watch Billy Howard. And he's still got a pretty good distance on Brad Hicks. Now to 2 to go. And go back up front, Keith Haney. It looks like should be locking up the win. Has to go around 2 more times though before we can give him the win tonight. 3 cautions tonight so far. And 1 more would pretty much end it tonight. White flag has gone out. Keith Haney getting ready to bring in the win tonight. And there we go. Checker flag is out. Keith Haney will be your winner here at Kansas. And we will make sure to catch up with him in just one moment. And we're going to take a quick break, come back, and have our interviews for the night. All right, and we are back. We're gonna pull in our winners. Actually, let's go third first. Whoops, sorry about that. We're gonna start with Ryan Gemmel, who comes away with a third place finish tonight. Ryan Gemmel, you got a copy.
10-4, I do.
All right, well, you did pretty well out there tonight. You were up there battling for a long time with Keith Haney and Jackson Allen. How was the truck out there tonight for you?
It felt real good. The setup was fairly tight today. This was the hardest track I've ever raced on to try to pass somebody underneath them. It's practically impossible.
Now, next week, you guys are heading to Charlotte. How was Charlotte for you?
It's not my best, but it's not my worst. I'm looking forward to it. I always love mile-and-a-half tracks. I seem to carry a good amount of speed at every one of them, so a lot of positive momentum from today and try and carry that on to next week.
All right, well, you do start in fourth tonight. You come away with a third place victory, or third place finish. You also get 3 laps led. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
I'll shout out to you guys for putting on great races, and big thanks to Adam Baker, my teammate. He had a great race last week and a fast car today, but he got caught up in a wreck early. So thanks to him for some tips there towards the end of the race, and keep the momentum going to next week.
All right, well, congrats once again on your third place finish tonight. We hope to see you next week back at Charlotte.
Thank you.
All right, and we will pull our second place finisher, who is Jackson Allen. Is Jackson Allen in TeamSpeak? There he is. We see him. Jackson Allen, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you were right in the hunt for the win tonight. You led 11 laps. You started second, finished second, and you and Keith Haney were definitely a crop above the rest tonight. How was the truck out there?
Oh, man. Truck ran great. Track was great. I really thought early on that the inside line would have came in, but it just never developed. Had a great battle with Keith. That was a great battle. At the end there, we both were talking to each other and telling each other how good it was.
Well, next week, SoMo Truck Series will head to Charlotte. How are you at Charlotte? Do you expect to get a win out there next week?
Charlotte's got its own challenges. Trucks definitely get tight on the longer run, and that'll be something that we'll all be battling. But that's fast track. Go put on a good show for sure.
All right. Well, you do start second. You come away with your second place finish. Also lead 11 laps. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
I just want to give a shout out to all the guys at Lazy Days Racing. Eric Burrell had to fill in tonight, and he done a good job. I don't want anybody to forget about the Take a Bite Out of Cancer race that we got coming up and later this month here for Cody Kramer. And that's about it.
That is right. And just for everybody to know, Max Speed TV3 will be covering that race. The I guess you could call it contender race, to get into the finale on Saturday night, will be broadcasted live Friday night, the 21st, here on Max Speed TV3. And then the finale will also be broadcasted the 22nd here on Max Speed TV3. So with that, congrats on your second place finish, Jackson, and we hope to see you next week at Charlotte.
Thank you, man.
We will now head to our race winner, Keith Haney. If we can find him here really quick. And I'm not even showing Keith Haney in TeamSpeak. Oh, there he is. We found him. Keith Haney, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
You and Jackson Allen went back and forth pretty much all night long. You do lead 88 laps and come away with the pole and the win tonight. How does it feel, man?
It feels good, man. Jackson definitely gave me a run for my money tonight. He was tough. Every time I looked in my rearview mirror, he was right there.
Now, you are not in that chase. I think you were just on the outside line looking in. But I believe you've now have 3 wins this year in the Truck Series. Or more than that, it looks like.
Yeah, I think we counted it up tonight, and I think I had 5.
You will. This will be your 5th victory. So, I mean, it's kind of surprising not to see you in that chase. I know you weren't able to make all the races, but you've definitely been a good contender out here. And, I mean, obviously, we expect to see you battling up front the rest of the season. Are you already preparing for the next Winter Series?
Yeah, I definitely am. I caught this season a little late, but the Xfinity Series tomorrow night, I started it and I missed a race, and it put me a little behind in points. And their last race before the chase was actually last Wednesday, and I missed it by 4 points, I believe. So I got knocked out of that, but unfortunately, someone got penalized and got removed, so they gave me a spot in the Wednesday night chase tomorrow night. So I'm hoping to at least run for that championship.
All right. Well, next week they do head to Charlotte. How are you at Charlotte?
I'm pretty good. It's not my favorite 1.5-mile track, but I'm pretty good. I'm sure Jackson and Joe and a few of the other guys will definitely give me a run there, because they're pretty tough there also.
All right. Well, you do start up front. You come away with the win. You also lead 88 laps. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
You, man. Thanks for taking your time to come out here and broadcast these things. I know it's not easy to do. I know that what you're doing is harder than what we're doing, and probably not as fun. Well, I mean, it is pretty fun, but you do a heck of a job with it, man. I love watching your broadcast.
Thank you, man. Now with that, once again, congrats on your win tonight, your 5th victory here in the SoMo Truck Series. We hope to see you next week at Charlotte, and we also hope to see you tomorrow night. I'm not quite sure where the Xfinity Series is now that I'm thinking about it, but we hope to see you tomorrow night back in Victory Lane, and we hope to see you next week in Victory Lane.
Thank you, Steven, man. We're at Las Vegas tomorrow night, so I definitely hope to have a good finish there.
All right, and with that, we will go ahead and take a look at our results tonight. Keith Haney will come away with the win. Jackson Allen will finish 2nd tonight. Ryan Gemmel will finish 3rd. Your first chase driver, Billy Howard, will finish 4th. David Gainforth will finish 5th. Brad Hicks, another chase driver, will finish 6th tonight. David Howard Jr. will finish 7th. Bob Skinner will finish 8th. Daniel Haney will finish in 9th. Kirk Smith will finish 10th tonight. Jeff Glockner will finish 11th. Skylar Allen Sr. will finish 12th. Paul Cohen will finish 13th tonight. Jim Locking will finish 14th. Keith Haney will finish 15th. Sean Lejeune will finish in 16th tonight. Lupe Gonzalez, a chase driver, will finish 17th. Lynn McNeese, who was Lynn a chase driver? Can't remember if Lynn was a chase driver tonight or not. Let's take a look really quick. Lynn was a chase driver, will finish in 18th. Stephen Bird, another chase driver, finishes 19th. Adam Baker, once again, another chase driver, will finish 20th. Kurt Davidson, a chase driver, will finish 21st. Shane Papala, a chase driver, will finish 22nd. Ivan Jones will finish 23rd. Kevin Cornelius will finish 24th. Joe Mitchell will finish 25th. And Rob Whitmore, a chase driver, will round out your field tonight, finishing in the 26th spot. Eric Burley did not take the grid. So with that, I would once again like to send my congratulations out to Keith Haney on his victory tonight, his 5th here in the SoMo Truck Series. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Max Speed TV 3. Thank you to all the drivers who, once they were out of the race, came into the chat. It was awesome to see you guys in here talking about the race and talking about the broadcast. Make sure to subscribe to Max Speed TV 3 to get all of your latest racing. We do broadcast 5 to 6 times a week. So make sure to subscribe to that. And with that, once again, thank you everybody for stopping by, and have a great night.